Okay, today we're going to combine what we did last week with all of our equations steps with what we did this week with inequalities. So let's look at number 1. The first thing we're going to do is our distributive property. And when I do that, I get negative 10 minus 2y is less than 20. Now I'm going to add 10 to both sides because I want these to cancel out, right? Minus 10 plus 10 is 0. So what's left is negative 2y is less than 30. So now I'm going to divide by negative 2. Am I going to flip my sign? Yes, because I divided by a negative number. So I flip my inequality. Okay, let's go ahead and do number 4. On number 4, there's variables on both sides of the inequality symbol, which I don't want. So my first step is to move them off of this right side. Okay, so x minus x is no x's, right, which is what I want. 2x minus x is just 1x, plus 4 is greater than or equal to 7. So now subtract 4 from both sides. X is greater than or equal to 3. Let's look at 2. Same situation, variables on both sides of my inequality, so I'm going to subtract 2x from both. 6x minus 2x is 4x minus 7 is greater than 17. Then we're going to go ahead, add 7 to both sides. 4x is greater than 24. Divide both sides by 4. I don't flip it because I'm not dividing by a negative. My solution x is any number that's bigger than 6. So let's just say I picked 10. Okay, we'll just pretend. Okay, so if I put a 10 in here, 60 minus 7 is 53. 2 times 10 is 20. 20 plus 17 is 37. Did that make a true statement? It did. So I could put any number that's bigger than 6 into this inequality and it would make it true. Okay, number 5, the first thing I'm going to do is keep change because it's that pesky subtraction sign before a distributive property. And so I'm going to distribute negative 4 to everything inside. So it's going to be 6 and then negative 4 times 6x, oops, I messed up, minus 24x. And then negative 4 times negative 7 minus 28 is greater than or equal to 122. So what like terms do I have? I can combine 6 minus 28. So now I have negative 24x minus 22 is greater than or equal to 122. And so I'm going to go ahead and add 22 to both sides. So negative 24x is greater than or equal to 144. And then I'm going to divide both sides by negative 24. I'm going to flip my inequality because I'm dividing by a negative. And I get x is less than or equal to negative 6. So why don't you guys pause it, do number 3 and number 6, and then we'll come back and check it. Okay, number 3, distributive property first. 3 times x is 3x, plus 3 times 1 is 3. That's less than or equal to 9. Now I'm going to subtract 3. So I have 3x is less than or equal to 6. Divide both sides by 3. And x is less than or equal to 2. And then number 6, distributive property first. 5 times 6 is 30, plus 5 times 3x is 15x plus 7 is greater than or equal to 127. So what like terms should you have put together? 30 and 7. So we have 15x plus 37 is greater than or equal to 127. Now we're going to go ahead and subtract 37 from both sides. So 15x is 90. And then we're going to divide both sides by 15 to get x equals 6. And that's my final answer. Oh, I messed up. Look what I did. I made one of the most common mistakes, okay, which this would this would get counted wrong on a test, because look what I did. I'm going to say I planned this, even though I didn't, to teach y'all or remind you of this. This started out as an inequality. X does not have to equal 6, right? I messed up. X has to be, it could be 6, anything greater than or equal to 6. I just like randomly got rid of that. That's a no-no, right? If it's an inequality, then it should finish as an inequality. Good catch.